The Australian Electoral Commission has just announced some new rules for candidates in the next federal election. These include doubling the nomination deposit for House of Reps candidates from $1,000 to $2,000. Yes, you have to pay to play in our democracy, and the buy-in just doubled. How will the major parties now afford to run in every electorate? Well, if a candidate wins 4% of the primary vote, that's the number one vote, they get their deposit back, plus $2.76 for each primary vote. If you get less than 4% of the primary vote, you lose your deposit, you get nothing. Now, this change to double the nomination deposit was not recommended by the committee that reviews electoral matters. So why did our Parliament do it? They say it was to make the deposit amount the same as for Senate candidates, which is currently $2,000. I realise that the laws of mathematics don't really apply around here, but if the aim was to equalise the deposit between Senate and House of Reps candidates, that could have been achieved by lowering the deposit for the Senate to $1,000 or $0. Nomination deposits already doubled in 2013. If the aim was to reduce costs for the Electoral Commission, then we could have easily reduced the payout per vote. No, this is a deliberate roadblock to new players. It is pure contempt towards the voters from MPs who are unhappy about losing their grip on power. The share of primary votes for small parties and independents in the House of Reps in the last few elections has grown from 6% to 13%. Why would the major parties do better to win back those votes when they can just freeze out the new players? So now we rely more than ever on your donations, however small, so that we can contest elections and give voters an alternative. Your primary vote as well means so much to the smaller parties. So put a number 1 in the box next to the Science Party, or another small party if you prefer, before preferencing the majors. Not just because we need your support, but because now we know what the major parties are prepared to do to throttle democracy to serve their own self-interest.